say? Girl, take me out that group chat.
She said what? I cannot believe it. Are you serious?
What did she say?
That's insane.
Girl, take me out that group chat.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Welcome to take us out that group chat.
Yes.
Today we're still waiting for Juice. I'm not sure if she's coming. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all, but we shall see. But ladies, thanks for joining me again. Tasha, Shauna.
Thank you.
Of course.
For joining again. We have something a little different. Hey, Des.
Hey, Des.
We do have something a little different before we get into our show. We decided to talk about like skincare, everyday care, so we can discuss that. So I know we get ratchet sometimes, but we can also, talk about different things on here. So this will be an opening for, I think, for ladies to kind of support each other. And there may be something that y'all may have that I don't know that I'm like, oh shit, I want to try that, or vice versa. Young girls that are coming up and grooming themselves, to know different things, and we can talk about how it is for self-care, how to take care of yourself, and this is what it's for. This is what we're doing it for.
It's important.
And it's completely different, I think, than a lot of other shows, because we're talking about women things, and I mean, guys can join. I don't care. Hey guys. Yeah. But it's mostly for women to, get on here. I just tried tinting my eyebrows. Okay. How'd that turn out? Des?
I got microblading twice.
Did you?
Yeah. It hurt.
It looked, like what? It looked like it hurt.
It hurt like a bitch. But if the second time around when I got them touched up, it didn't hurt so bad. But the first time it hurt so bad.
Really? I tried that threading. that thing that they use?
Yeah, I did that before too.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not coming back here.
Yeah, not doing that again. Like, you might as well just get the strip wet.
Yeah, I was like,
it's like fun to look at, but that shit hurts.
And speaking of that, like, okay, so do y'all get waxing done?
Yeah, I get waxed. Mm-hmm.
You get waxed? Okay. So I've never done it before. We're
going together. I'm taking you. I'm taking you. We're going together.
I'm so scared.
No, let's go.
I'm scared because I feel like it hurt when my eyebrows used to get waxed.
You're not gonna want it.
Shut up! Don't start that. No, I'm scared. I regularly go. I love it. It does hurt, but it feels amazing too. Like
afterwards.
Also, immediately after though, like once that strip come off. Yeah, they do stuff like they pad it. This sounds so gay. They pad it to make it feel better. But no, for real, like it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the whole thing. The whole
I do want to try it. Can I tell y'all what I did one time? Right. So y'all got to try this at home with y'all man. Right. So I told my boyfriend. I said, "Hey, I'm going to go get a wax." He said, "Okay, that's new." Right. I said, "Yeah, yep, it's new." So it was just a prank. So I said, he was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go get it done. So I called him back and I was like, I'm like, damn, it was all right. I was like, next time that I go, I gotta make sure that I tell Chris to do it again. Yo, he almost snapped the fuck. He was like, excuse me, like what? I was like, yeah. I was like,
the wax man.
Yeah. He was like, stop playing. But it was hilarious when I did it because I'm like, you wouldn't think that you want to say that, man.
I'm taking you. You're gonna be addicted.
Oh God, I want to go.
I go like every 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, and do we do everything? Are we doing the?
I do everything.
Child.
Yeah.
So
I do everything.
So that means we're doing the legs. We doing.
Oh no, I'm not doing all that.
Okay,
just private.
Okay, just the private. Do underarms you don't do either?
No, I'll do underarms.
Okay, just private. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, I'll go with you next time.
The front and the back.
Oh God, I'm scared, but I want to do it.
Though it's fast. It's literally like that's it. Like it's really fast.
And the pet. Listen, some people don't know, but that patent shit helps.
That patent shit, yo.
It does help. So but yeah, I'll go with you next time.
They hold it down. If they're professionals, they know what they're doing.
Des, you gotta come with us. You gotta make sure you come
on. Let's go. We're gonna go on a wax day.
I tried. Me and Des was gonna go last time, and I
Brazilian
was like, you
shit.
know what? I'm good.
I'm good.
I backed out. I was scared. But you know what? I feel like it looks better when like you have a bathing suit on.
It does.
You know? So
but it feels good too. And let me tell you, it'd be wet. It's like a
really?
tunny,
Okay.
baby.
Really?
It's the best. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a slip and slide. It's like a slip and slide, girl.
I'm down to come.
Yeah.
I'm scared as shit, but you know what? Let's do it.
You're gonna be like, that's the best thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, you are gonna have us laughing because child. All right. So we're gonna get into self, and Tasha, you don't even know, because I know that you was running late a little bit. You know, you can still talk about this because you have beautiful skin, and you know, I want to know too with you what you do with your skin on an everyday basis, even though you don't have. So don't think you getting off the hook with that. We still gonna rap about it. And we'll still rap about it. Okay, Shauna, do you want to go first?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I can go first.
All right.
As far as like face stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been using Fenty Beauty.
Yo, that is
the whole thing. It's so nice. And then they got this night cream that I use at night.
Okay.
So it's really nice. It's really thick. Their stuff is like really like the moisturizing. Oh, it's amazing.
I love Fenty. I had that. I think I literally just got done. I had that for over like 3.5 years, but I had like the big bottles of them.
Yeah, the big bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean it lasts long, and so then you know my daughter started using it. And so because you have a teenage daughter, it just was a split kind of. I'm like, yo, where is my stuff? Yeah, and she's using it. I'm using it. Yeah, it becomes our stuff. And I'm like, yo, we can't both do this. We can't both, you know. But so it started being like this little, and now I have nothing left. I was using I love Fendi.
Yeah, I love it. It's done wonders on my skin. Like I really like it.
Really? Do you use it all over? Cream?
I use it. Yeah, I use the cream all over and everything. But I also had so I had like discoloration on my face. So I went and got lasered. I got laser before, yeah.
Did you?
That hurts too.
So when you when you get the laser done, what exactly is it doing? Is it lightening your face?
No, it's just taking all the dark stuff off. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, but it hurts though.
It does. Yeah. Is that why you never went back?
That's where I did. I did the whole session. I did four sessions. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I kept going back. Yeah. Oh. So I finished everything up, but it hurt.
Listen,
but I did
she is a G.
I followed through.
She's a G. Look, she's doing waxing. We can't keep up with you.
Child.
I mean, listen, my girl was living her best life in Valley.
I did.
Let me say this. I'm sorry. Because I just want to warn you ladies that when you do go get this waxing, please just make sure you clean up, because they will talk about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a beautician. I know cosmetologists. They will let you know to your face, and sometimes you know it's not going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? They're getting on people. You know, and it's something we do have to teach our daughters. You know?
Yeah.
And you know when you go get your eyebrows, when we used to get our eyebrows done and they start doing your eyes, they look down at this thing right here. That drove me insane. Like, why are you looking down at the white piece to see how much dirt come off this thing?
Listen, I'm telling you, you work as a beautician, you're gonna see some stuff that you be like, you know what? Where is your grandma? Because I'm cussing everybody in your family out.
Really? Yep. I've watched the video.
This don't even make no sense.
Have turned people away, like, oh, the smell. Like,
yes, and not doing it. Well, because you have to with some stuff.
Why are you stuttering?
Because you have no idea what you will see.
Tasha means business, okay?
You will see some stuff.
Have you ever done a wax on somebody?
Yes, of course.
So
I've done waxes on men.
How was that experience of actually being the person that's doing the wax?
I mean, as a cosmetologist, it's like it's just a normal service.
Okay. So, but have you done a female where you're like, sis, come on, go?
No.
Okay.
All right. Because if I'm already looking like, I've seen a dead fly in somebody's ear, and it's like, if I'm already at your head and it's some crazy stuff, then why would I? We're not going any further. Why would I go any further with you?
No, that's fair. That's fair, because why is there the fact that you have a dead fly in your ear? That's fair. Like, you gotta go home.
You got to go home. You got to go.
Well, that's where you turn away those services. Like I know people that are doing hair in the houses, and already you're not clean, right? Mm-hmm. You're not gonna you're just chilling, right? Doing hair, but they're doing hair on top of bad scalps, right? So imagine what these scalps are starting to look like.
Because my scalp, baby,
you still have your natural hair, so imagine different products and weave, and there's some things that you'll be like, we need to call a doctor now.
No, yeah, like something like when I get braids after 2 weeks, my Jones be dead. Like I can't, like I got all kinds of paralysis, all kinds of shit going on because like my dandruff gets bad, and you can see it after 2 weeks. I can't even wear black, like it gets really bad. So I can't. And when how like when you get braids and you put the what's the holding gel that you put, I can't get that in my hair because my hair, when I go to take it out and I'm combing it out, my hair is falling out with it.
Too much buildup. Yeah.
And I'm like,
well, use instead of using normal shampoo now, just use a clarifying shampoo or a neutralizing shampoo.
We're gonna have to talk it. Can we please talk?
I'm just saying, anytime you wash your hair now, don't use those type of shampoos. Use a clarifying or neutralizing shampoo. So that's going to take out build out every time.
Can you give me a brand, maybe?
It's just any brand.
Okay. All right.
You're not. When you pay for brands, like imagine organic versus regular, right? Organic versus regular. You're just paying for the name. Okay. It isn't even. It's not fucking different.
Okay.
Organic. Right. The organic apple.
We got Tasha in the building, and she do all that.
The organic apple is the same as the regular apple, right? Your Jordans are the same as another pair of sneakers. Now, is it a different quality and things like that? Yes, but it's still the same thing.
And that's another topic we're going to discuss on another show. About
I wanted to talk about hair too, like the way these hairdressers got us paying to wash our own hair. Like, why you want to, like, come on?
But I didn't want to forget that when you use your products, if you are allergic to, like you said, you had something with your skin, make sure that if it's anything you can't use, the first 3 to 5 ingredients is what it has, basically. That's the most that it has. So if you can't do alcohol, if it says alcohol in the first 2 and 3, it's loaded with alcohol.
Yeah, right. Like certain preservatives I can't use at all. Like I can't.
That's right.
Like certain things I just can't. I can tell whether it's on my body or my face. Like I start breaking out in the hives and like I start itching and
that's
shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like
if you see on the baby juice and it says like corn syrup is number 1 or number 2, don't do it.
Right. Okay.
Don't do it.
We got Tasha.
Don't do it.
Here to tell us
because we lost some of these things trying to keep up and and this stuff messed us up.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff messed us up. Us talking about these things right now means that it's been hidden from us. We've been ashamed to talk about some of these things. We haven't gotten this from some of our mothers, the information and this, that, and the third. So now we're sitting here today. You know, they have cleaning booths to sit your butt on in the salons today. And I think that's disturbing.
Why do you think it's disturbing?
I mean, I understand you want to feel pampered, but there's an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need that I need to get my vagina washed in a salon. That's so stupid.
That's crazy.
They have. It's called a vajacial. They do vajate. You get a whole facial on your vagina.
Wow.
Okay. Well, no, this one shoots up, right?
Oh, and, like a bidet. You're talking about like a bidet.
Well, some similar, and it's probably a mix of what you're saying too. All these different names meaning the same thing, that you didn't wash your ass on your own.
I mean, listen, we live in a time now where smelling good is cleaner than washing your ass. And
that comes from what you eat.
Yep, you are what you eat. Absolutely.
So the more fruit,
hey,
baby, you ain't gonna be talking when you
the pineapples and watermelons.
He gonna be like, you taste sweet. I'd be like, I know.
If you're gonna do pizza and cheese all goddamn week, and then that's why you smelling like this or that. Well, let's talk about it. Change
water.
Change some of that, okay? And
just a little bit,
right? That's because you are what you eat, and I don't think until I was a little older to realize what that really meant. Like, the things that you eat, it comes out in your pores.
Yes. Yes.
Drink water.
Yes.
And before I forget too, I'm sorry. Your makeup, because on your Fenty products and things like that, there's going to be the number and then the M, right? Right. That's the expiration.
Oh, Joe.
Okay. So if it says like 6M, 12M, 18M, that means 18 months. So I know a lot of people like myself, sometimes we have makeup for like 5 years and it's like, okay, my eyes are burning and I don't know why. You know what I mean?
Right. No, yeah, seriously.
And then our face breaks out, these different things, like tampons. They haven't.
I got
yes.
You.
Okay.
She like, shut up. Let me check that.
I got you.
Okay.
Let me check that.
I was
Yeah. And what were you saying, Tosh? You were just saying something. What did you just say before she said that about the expiration date? There was something you just said. That says wash your makeup brushes and shit.
Oh, that's
yes.
Or change them sponges out that you put your makeup.
Yes.
On your face.
And your toothbrushes every 3 months.
Please.
Change them out. All right.
Tampons. Yes. Tampons have an expiration. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
You know what I tried too? The cup. Y'all tried the cup before? I tried the cup.
Somebody has told me about the cup and they love it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you please tell me about this cup?
So I loved it too. But it only works in certain situations. Like it works if you're like home every day, or even if your job kind of like, maybe not your job, depending on where you work at. But I know, like, I love it. Like, it was amazing until I had to like be out. So now I'm at Wawa trying to change my stuff and it's blood everywhere and you need to wash your hands and you need to get out, like, you know what I mean?
Well, where does the cup, like, this is a cup.
It suctions inside of you.
Oh, is it in the cup is inside of you?
Yeah, the cup is inside of you. So it's like you close it like this and you put it inside of you and it suctions like this and it goes tight on you. So all the blood goes in the cup. It's not messy unless you let it overflow, but it's not messy. It's very, you know what I mean?
How do you know when a cup is full?
You can kind of feel it. Like, you'll be like, all right, I think it's time. Like, I'm feeling kind of wet a little bit. So you can take it out. Now, I know, listen, I said the same thing because I was like, I'm going to try this. But I said the same thing. But usually, so you squeeze it, you take it out, and then you can dump it in the toilet or whatever. But like I said, now.
And then what do you do with the cup that you dumped? You put it back up there?
Yeah, you rinse it out and you put it back up there.
Oh, shit.
But
now that saves,
being in Wawa.
I can see.
Huh?
I can see how that like saves.
Yeah, it does. And it is very clean and but imagine you being in Wawa. So now you in Wawa trying to change this thing and you're in the stall and you have like literally you need to wash hands, you got your pants down.
Right, there's a lot going on. It becomes a lot.
On. Right. So it works if you're going to be like home or something. But
I'm jealous, Des. She said, Des says those days is over for me. I said,
me too. I'm jealous too.
I'm jealous because as soon as the boobs get sore, I'm like, all right, girlfriend, I know you're coming in about 4 days. And I just be like, oh my God, because them 2 days is so draining. Like, I'd be like, yo, if I ain't laying, I got to wear a heating pad still. Yeah. Like, I thought it would get better.
No.
Like, as time went on, I thought, no, it's like it's still worse. I mean,
so beautiful.
But let me tell y'all a secret. So let me tell you what I did have. So for some reason, I don't know whether my body just gets stressed out or whatever every time I take a vacation, and we go away a lot. My period comes on every time.
No.
Every time. Every time. Doesn't matter. It could just go off today. We go on vacation tomorrow. It's going to come right back on.
Oh,
I don't know why it does this. So I talked to my doctor and I'm like, yo, we got to do something about this, sis.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, I'm going to give you these pills. Perfect. These pills are called, I got to find them. They're called, Norethredone, I think.
Okay.
I don't get the correct name for you. But, so you can ask your doctor for them. They stop bleeding.
Like that.
Yeah. So now in
the whole 10 days you was gone, it was you ain't have no period.
But you just gotta take it every day. Yeah, no, you just gotta take it every day for while you going.
Yo, they need to put that shit on the market.
Yeah, it's
like you can get it from CVS.
It's a prescription.
Damn.
Let me see.
Look how far we came.
There it is. It's called Norethindrone. Norethindrone, yeah. Norethindrone.
Well, there you go, ladies. See, she putting you on game.
Yes.
If you go on vacation.
Let me tell you, I take that thing everywhere I go because it's always coming on. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
They don't watch No, seriously, because listen. Now I'm gonna say, let me get them Jones and start with an N. That stop your period. That's what I'm gonna tell my doctor. Let me get the Jones.
No, but you know what's good? So when I went away this time, we had switched Airbnbs. I had brought them with me. Switched Airbnbs, got to this beautiful Airbnb, like our 4th day there, and then of course it comes on. But I left all the stuff at the other Airbnb.
Oh God.
So luckily, that stuff is only prescription drug here. So I was able to get it right over the counter when we were over there.
Wow.
Got it. Yep.
And only in America, right?
And they Ubered it. I was like, Uber.
In Valley?
Oh yeah. They have their own little Uber system. It's called Gojek. And you call Gojek and they bring anything for you. They have Grab.
She was showing off out there. I seen a picture. Look, I'm just waking up. I said, look, she already posting these. It was beautiful. I felt like I was there, like in the
Everybody said that we on vacation together.
Yes, because it was. I mean, it was.
I was bringing y'all with me.
I know. I want to go to Africa. I'm trying to take.
I do soon. I want to go to Zanzibar. That's our next trip, Zanzibar.
Listen, we got to get out there. But I actually just had a patient, and she said that she was going to Kenya, and she had to get shots and everything, and then take medication. And then when they get back, you gotta take a medication. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah. My sister went over there. My sister's friend went over there, and she actually got some type of disease because she didn't take her shot. She's supposed to.
Yeah, that's important when you go over there. But they were over there doing eye exams. So it was a white lady. She said that these people, like the kids and everything, cried when they seen white people because they've never seen white people ever in their life.
Yeah, they probably said we need eye exam. Something wrong. They ain't got no melanin.
Yeah,
it was
deep. But all right. Anything else, Shauna, that you got over there? What else you got over there? You got Fendi over there. You got the Najada Zone. I'm
gonna bring it for you though. The Najada Zone. This is Black Girl Sunscreen. It is so good for our skin. Really, really good.
Does it put a
glow?
And
it's Black owned. No, it's just good sunscreen. It's very thick though, but it don't leave a white.
I need sunscreen when I go out in that.
Yeah, I'm doing bad with sunscreen.
Yeah,
I think I'm getting more freckles because of it.
Yeah, ever since I got the laser stuff, so I wear sunscreen every day. We all should be wearing sunscreen every day.
Yes,
and it's Black owned. Hello.
Yes, Black owned. Everything I use is Black owned. I try to keep it.
I love it.
Black Girl vitamins. These are really good.
So that goes with that.
No, they're not the same company. 2 different companies.
All right, I like it.
2 different companies, and they have this for kids too.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have that for kids too. And then I love Truly.
Are they multivitamin?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are just like I cry every time I see Trump. These are multivitamins, but I have all of them. Yeah, they have everything. B12, they have everything. But these are just the multivitamins.
And see, you gotta have you a gummy because the gummies.
Yeah,
I'm like, can I get a couple of that? Can I get a couple of them things? Because I want some fruit or something.
They taste really good too.
Yeah.
And then I use Truly stuff. Their products are really nice for the winter.
Truly, yeah.
Yeah, I love Truly.
What is that?
Winter. This one is Buns of Glory.
Oh.
So it's like a nice cream. It's like a whip, like a butter, and it smells really good too.
Is it like a scrub or is it just?
No, it's like like a shea butter.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Like
I like the color of it too.
And then my favorite perfume, Delina.
I love perfumes.
I'm so, if you see, that whole thing is full of perfumes over there. Like I'm so like perfume mania.
Yo, listen, Des had there was this lady that came in her as a patient. She came in with a bag full of oils, right? And
really?
I'm just like, so she was selling them for $20. She talking about this come from Africa. Da, da, da. I come out, I'm about to get a patient. I'm like, yo, I said, let me see what's in that bag over there. I'm like, hold on. I'm looking. It was like $20. It was like a joint this big. I put it on. You can smell me all the way down the hall. Like, it was, the oils I think are good. Like sometimes like, different smells, but other times strong. I think it wasn't that good for that. I shouldn't have been putting it in no damn office nowhere. But I had the whole, and you could smell it. You be like, yo, Spade ran a zigzag. That's how like that shit was smelling so good. I forget. Des, what was that one called? I forgot. But yeah, it was a rock and bop. Rock or something. I'm not good with names. It was
Baccarat.
Right, yup. That's what it was. Rock and bop. So
I can't. I just cannot.
All right. Tosh, you got anything for us? What do you do to your face at night?
I use a washcloth and maybe Noxzema if I can get some. You know me, I'm simple. I'm pretty simple, but I like, Abercrombie 8 for women. It's in my purse somewhere. I've been using a builder gel for my nails because I have the children.
I feel like you've been using Noxzema for a very long time too.
Yeah.
Like I remember.
It smells so good.
Yeah, like back in the day, like back in the day, using that, like
it just like opens you up.
Yeah, and I know, like so I try to I don't put a lot of things on my face because my face like is and I have a very light face, and I get like little patches on my face, like red marks on my face if I put too much on there. So I don't really like to put things. So I steam my face a lot. So I put
I have a steamer
hot rag on my face and then like clean it, and then I put a cold rag on my face to close up.
Right, that's right.
That I don't try to mess with my face too much because I've used some things before that I'm like, yo, I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh shit, and I have like marks all over my face and stuff like that.
Right.
Like I said, I gotta look at the preservatives that's in everything because I'm allergic.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I be breaking out, my lips be swelling up sometimes. I'm like, what the hell did I eat?
It be having chemicals in it that are really harmful.
Yep. Whenever I have like a hoagie and like I have when it got like what's that, oregano, oh my god, my jaws be blowing up. I'm like, yo, a lot of times during the other show, my lip was swole and I had to like move back a little bit because my jaws swole up a little bit, and they still expect me to come though. That they're like, we don't give a damn. Put it on one side of your face,
there
like we don't give a damn.
Put a mask on, you be all right.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care if I had allergic reaction plenty of times. They don't give a shit. All right. So these are my new vitamins that now my daughter's taking them too. So these are just the apple cider ones. They're good. They make you go to the bathroom. Nice. So it's just, I can't do the shot of vinegar. I just can't. It's just, so me and my daughter was like, I looked for one. I was like, and it got to say mother on it. So you got to make sure you get the one that says mother on it. And it does make you go to the bathroom on a regular basis. And it does help with your appetite too. They want you to take 3, but it's 1,500 milligrams. So like, I'm not taking all that milligrams. So I take 2 in the morning, but these are really, really good. And got like vegetables and everything. I guess that's what makes you go to the bathroom.
They chewable or no?
No, they're just capsules. But when I say they smell exactly like vinegar, oh my God, they do. But it's easy for you to just like take that.
You can't take
that. Nah, I can't do it. I can't take the shot. But it is good. They're good for you though. It can help you lose weight. Help you go to the bathroom. They do have their good benefits to it. I feel like I got a bunch of shit here. And then I'm just going to run through this. This is just Dove. I changed from the Dove one to the spray. Now, I did that because sometimes I want to offer it to other people. and I'm not giving them. I'm not giving.
You know, I like Lumi. I've been using Lumi.
Do you?
I like that one.
I actually seen that last night.
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was looking at that yesterday.
Yeah, it's really good. It's just expensive, but it's really good. I like it for the gym because I go to the gym so much, so I'm not leaving like a white powder, and you can rub it anywhere. And you know, when you at the gym, you sweating everywhere. It's like a lotion. You just can rub it anywhere.
Okay, because I seen that and I was like, I wonder if. And I was looking at all kinds of stuff, but then I always think of other people. You know,
and you're gonna need this. So I don't want you and sometimes you gotta learn how to
not spray this on you. You don't want to be mean about it. You know, like, girl, do you need some? Listen, if you want,
I smell is mean. They be mean with that smell.
And I just feel like you like. I can't go nowhere without deodorant. I carry it everywhere I go, and I just feel like I'm lost if I don't have deodorant in my bag. I got 2 deodorants in my bag actually, but I feel like I can help more people. If I got to spray. And listen,
Des, I like
at least I'm being nice. Because you're not gonna sit next to me and think that you're gonna be smelling like 2 days ago.
Burning my nostrils.
Yeah, no. We're gonna have to. I got some, girl. Don't even worry about it. So, ladies, make sure y'all keep
walking around spraying on people.
Yes, and me and Star, we went away. When we got on the plane, we didn't bring deodorant. I don't know why, and like we couldn't even get to the deodorant for like 6-7 hours, and it was hot as shit. And I'm like, yo, we've been doing all right without deodorant. The first time when we got off the airplane, I said, dog, I don't care where we go, we gotta find deodorant. Like, I'm not gonna be walking around this joint musty, smelling like 2 days ago. We need to find deodorant. That's like my most important thing. And I don't want anybody around me that want to just smell like onions. I can't deal with it. And I try to tell, my daughter too, like, make sure you have deodorant with you. We got to make it a thing. And if as long as I'm putting it in her head all the time, bring your deodorant. You got your deodorant in your bag. Yeah. Eventually, she's gonna
start them off young. Yeah, exactly.
Start them off young because we don't. If I'm sitting here telling people I'm talking about people about deodorant, then I don't want you to be the one they talking about neither. So
exactly,
have your deodorant. All right, and then these is just oil. So, girl, I be getting all kinds of shit. So these are the Brighten toner pads. They're really, really good for your face. They're vitamin C. And every morning I just take one pad and I just wipe my face, and every night I wipe my face with the vitamin C pads. They're really, really good. And then after that, I put the witch hazel oil, and it's just like a solution. You just dab it and whatever you.
What's the brand of the pads?
Skin and Nutrition.
No, the pads.
Oh, I don't know what this brand is. Global Beauty Care. Whatever that is, but I usually buy them about 5 or 6 of them at a time because once again my daughter uses them too. So now she's stealing my shit. So I be getting these 5, 6, 7 of them. So I take the whole row. I ain't gonna lie, I just take the whole row and we just rock out for the couple. Like
for nobody else.
Yeah, like I will get a fucking attitude. Seriously, right? And then. This is the best. I actually got one of these for Star and a couple people at my job. So this is a coconut and sweet glow oil with vitamin C, and it has melatonin, and it's called Rich Radiance Skincare. This is the best glow oil ever. Like I gave it to Star too. She was like, "Can white people use it?" I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, everybody can use it. This is the best one ever. Like it puts like a shine to your face, but not too much. It doesn't do too much. But like when you put this on your face, like how like I guess people use prime for makeup and stuff like that. It's like one of them. It's like a glow thing. It's amazing. I do that night and day. And then these are just oil. This is vitamin E oil. So I put these two together. So the oil, the vitamin E oil I put on my skin. And then I just follow with Dove because I love Pink Dove lotion. And that's the only Dove that I can actually use. So, but yeah, it smells really good together. This Pink Dove lotion is banging. Like they sell this at the dollar store. I buy about 10 of these too when I go in there. I take the whole rack. We just take the whole rack of that.
Oh my God.
And these two go together. So this is just for the rinse of your face. So it's made by the same people, Rich Radiant Skincare. Oh, who is that just came? Was that Star? Yo, this scrub here, So this is honey and vanilla scrub. I got this at TJ Maxx. Yo, this is the best scrub ever. Like I
love TJ Maxx. The only thing is you find something you ain't gonna be able to find.
No,
like
when I say I have never had it says body I don't know who makes this, but when I say I put this on my skin and I was like, yo, it's so like it's soft.
TJ Maxx do got the best.
Oh my god, the scrub is banging. Scrub is banging.
They got a lot of Korean skincare stuff there too.
Really?
That's what everybody. That's the new thing everybody been doing, like the Korean.
I gotta look at that. And then this is just Glow for the summer. So this is just Glow body oil when you want to show your legs off and
be shining a little shimmery.
Yep, just a little bit of that. So this I've been using this since I was like 15 years old. This is just the White Rain, body wash. Yes. And I can't use nothing else. Everything else just does not go good with my body. I don't know if I've been using it for just too long that I can't use Olay. I can't use anything.
I use Shea Moisture.
Really?
Yeah, for body wash.
Yeah, I don't know why, but this is the only like gel I can use in the shower. Everything else throws everything off for me.
Listen, keep it. Listen,
I've been using it since I was 15. I can't use no other body wash. I have no idea why not. I can't, and it's so funny because everybody like this. Yeah, Dove and Olay. I'm like, yo, I can't use nothing else. This is the only one I can use. So, it smells really good. It smells like rain, and it smells really good. All right, now for the discussion, since we were talking about periods, and I just want to make this really fast for the ladies that just want to go back to having sex as soon as your period goes off. Okay, this is not. I don't want to make this a thing. Like, give yourself a little time, especially for your mate. Give yourself a little time to get off your period and get yourself together and get back right before you go ahead because a lot of times people think just because their period went off the first day.
Time. It ain't on.
It ain't on. It's just a little on.
It's a little
yes on. That is just get it together. It's all right. If he waited 7 days, 5 days, he can wait one more.
Girl.
These suppositories are so these are the probiotic suppositories. It's a vaginal suppository. You take it out, you put it up at night, and then you wear a pad. Everything that was going on with you can do it for yeast infections. You can do it for periods. I do them for periods. Like when I come off my period, take a day or two and just use some of these and just get your pad. And you can long pad because girls gonna get glittery down there. Okay. Yeah. And then you'll be right in a day or two, like you don't got to go right into it. Like I just be thinking about the male in them situations. And
so wait, let me ask you guys something. Do you sleep with underwear on at night?
No,
I don't. But I didn't always. I always didn't. Yeah. Sometimes I did, but I don't anymore. Mm-hmm. But I did used to wear underwear. Why? What's your whole thing with that?
No, that's good. But I say that because that's good that you don't, because you shouldn't, because naturally your body's going to get rid of these things. I see that you guys do like a lot of these products, and that's great. You're getting a sense of the world, but be careful because your body is already going to do some of these things. If you get a rash, it's kind of something your body is saying, hey, maybe I need this, right? Yeah. Because the liver shows a lot with skin, with your eyes, these things. Like if my eyes are puffy, right, and I just want to cover it up, I might go put some preparation H on the shit and keep it moving, but there might be an actual issue. So it's great that, you do try these things, but just be careful. You don't want to mix too many products. You don't, sometimes things don't happen immediately. But you can naturally do this stuff, with herbs and spices and,
Yeah. Yep. And you can definitely, try these things. I can
like the juicers,
the what?
Juicing, a whole bunch of juicing and things like that.
And that goes with also, with, what you eat, the fruit, water, and everything. So that's helpful. But my only thing is that you know, sometimes people don't realize that you smell yourself before somebody else does, right? So you going over
I thought so, but
right. So you going over this man's house smelling like what the fuck, and you knew you smell like that. Why give a person a reason to talk about you in any way, whether it's your vagina, whether it's your underarms,
because you have yes men, and if there's a whole bunch of yes men around you that don't say anything, why would somebody else?
Yeah,
right. So
and guys don't care; they'll still go down on that.
That's the problem. Or they still smashing. They'll still, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that comes along with just be careful who you with or who you dealing with, and all that. Like, because guys throw off your pH balance. Okay, they can. So, you know, for people young, if anybody young is watching, don't think that it's, you know, it can be a guy too that throws off your pH. So if you dealing with somebody and you realize, okay, it ain't what it was before, it could definitely be, you know, another situation. Yes, go get checked out either way. Like,
give them Summer's Eve.
Oh God, yo, they should pull that shit off the shelf.
Why?
Summer Eve, like,
it's so bad.
There's so much that
chemicals in it.
Yeah, like they were like, yeah, it's bad for you, and I mean, it's been on display for a long time, but I would never mess with Summer Eve. It got a lot going on, chemicals in it, and smells. Like I
just knew that was the only one that was for a long time the only natural, like the closest one to getting you back to, you know.
Yeah, I don't put anything up, like nothing goes up. Like when I use scrubs, it's my body, and that's it. Like nothing is going actually up there. It's just for the body, you know, legs, arms, boobs, and all that. Nothing should go up, and like soap and all that stuff. It's not supposed to go actually inside of you. You're not everything else you can do, ass, all that, but actually at your hole. No, you shouldn't.
I know they were dipping their tampons in alcohol and putting them up their ass.
Who the hell was doing that?
And I'm like,
who's doing that?
Why not just take the shot, bro? And they're like, because then you're gonna smell it. And I'm like, but then your pussy's gonna burn. Like, what the fuck is me?
What? No, that's wild.
It's just some things I can't, you know. And then some of the guys were shooting up, you know, coffee up their butts, and I'm like,
wait, are we talking about like rubbing alcohol? Wait, what are we talking about?
No, like a shot, like
Don Julio
Hennessy
up your hoo-ha,
up there or up your butt.
So you talking about Don Julio up the hoo-ha?
Yeah.
Who did that?
Yeah, who said that?
In beauty school, because they didn't want the teachers to smell them, you know, having. But look at the long run. You know, what is that going to do in the long run?
What did that do for them? They made them drunk?
Yeah, obviously. What? You know, this is just how this is. I mean, that's not nothing new. It's just another opening. You know, people do it.
Out the coochie, do you gain calories if you do that?
Oh my God. Yo, I've never heard of this shit before.
I've never heard that before either.
Yo,
I've never heard of that.
I guess you just doing whatever. You know, fuck.
Yay.
I don't think it's that serious. I don't think there's no way that I need a drink that bad.
Nah. No. Yeah, I'm not.
Like, if you're gonna smell, like, give me a breath mint. You know, it is what it is. Like, and
I mean, they can't put a breathalyzer in the hoo-ha. So, you know.
So, all right, we're getting to the good part now. Now that we got that out the way, we're getting to the good part. All right, Star. Let's run some clips. Let's run a clip. Oh, we can do this one. This is a good one. All right. OnlyFans model charged with murder. She basically she suffocated her client with a bag, tape, and saran wrap around his head. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that this was an act of like her being as though that she is she does different things for money? Do you think that she just went too far, or do you think like he told her, you know, maybe
was this online? Like, did so he suffocated himself?
No, she did it, but he probably wanted it. It was does OnlyFans.
She ain't doing nothing if she on the computer. She could tell.
Well, I guess she must have met up with him.
Oh, so that's what I said. This was in person.
Yeah, so she met up with him, and he must have been on some freaky shit and was like, "I want this done and this done," and then
they took it a little too far.
Right, but that was probably his request, but I guess they can't prove it. But she does OnlyFans. You know, she could say, oh well, but he's dead. So she's now being charged with murder.
That's crazy.
But this is the kind of shit that's going on OnlyFans. Right. These people want this.
Well, you're not supposed to meet up with people. I thought you supposed to meet up with people in there.
It happens. I don't think you're supposed to.
That's scary.
But
stranger danger.
But it seems like she's the one that did it. But he probably wanted her to. He probably wanted
look
her
at her now. See.
Right.
That's why you don't meet up with these people.
Right. Star, run a clip. We got a couple clips on here. Okay. She's just picking what she wants. All right, ladies, if you can only have two, tight, wet, good pH balance.
All right, I had to be loose and just have it wet and have a good pH, okay? just loosey goosey is fine.
Yes, good. Loosey goosey.
Water than the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
it's going to smell good and it's going to be wet. Yeah. Loosey goosey.
Oh my God, you said loosey goosey. Oh my God, I think maybe they have done that a few times before, and this time went a little too far. Right?
Oh, that sounds like
like something like that happened. I would say good pH and
probably
I might have to go loosey goosey too, because I don't know, dry gonna hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need nothing that hurt.
As far as the OnlyFans model, that probably is true. They probably, that was their twist. That probably was their thing.
Right.
I don't think she should be charged for that. That was probably their thing.
But they can't prove it.
How? If you should have like, oh, you're right. You said they was in person.
Right. So probably like if she had things like, I want my fantasy and this is what I want you to do to me, maybe.
Man,
right. You
got to sign a waiver.
She going to jail. Her ass going to jail.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And these OnlyFans girls, man, what's her name? Sophie Rain, I think her name is. She makes $400 million a month on OnlyFans.
Crazy.
It's crazy, right? OnlyFans. She makes $400 million.
I mean, she meeting up with people.
She went on the internet saying she said she was a virgin still. I said, girl, that's hard to believe.
What?
Yeah, she said she was still a virgin. So I don't know if she's just doing it on the internet, but she's making a lot of money doing this shit. $400 million is crazy.
Go ahead and let it be loosey goosey. Yes, for real.
Yeah, like we can talk about
what I want to drive for. No.
All right, here we go. Let me pick one here. All right.
When I say that, meaning that relationships can change if the agenda is no longer the same, right? And that trickles in relationships, dating, workplace, whatever. If you're no longer in alignment with a brand or a company, then you might go another way.
But what if you don't want to lose your relationship?
So here's where we are dealing with opportunity costs, right? We're gonna go there, right? Mm-hmm. Opportunity costs. Doing this negates this. Doing this can negate this. So you have a choice to make, and this is where choices come in. Sometimes you don't get to have both ends of it. So if you're going to go into that conversation, you're asking your partner to have an openness, but you also have to be receptive to them coming back and standing their ground and saying, this is not what I'm in agreement with. And then you have a choice to make. Is staying with the person that you're with and remaining happy what's more important to you, or your ability to access this side of life that this relationship is now cutting you off from? And at that point, the decision you make is going to determine what happens from there, because you can't go into it and say, hey, I know this is what we agreed to, but if I change my mind later, you better be on page. That's not.
This makes me feel awkward though, because
why?
There's so many levels to this conversation for me, right? Mm-hmm. When I love somebody, and I was watching the show Reasonable Doubt, and they were talking about being generous to your partner. Mm-hmm. You also have to be generous to yourself. You also have to make sure that you're respecting your own boundaries and shit like that. I would probably want to allow them to have that experience, as long as it isn't like a whole lifestyle change where they're doing those things. But you don't
know what it will be.
And
if they have the experience, it could become, I don't
now
want
it's
to have it.
Now it's a thing. I'm not doing that. And you have your own relationship now, so where does that leave me?
That's why it's opportunity cost. And to be clear, that's a financial term, right? People don't realize it's kind of like, but you can use it in other instances. It's kind of like when DVR first dropped. If I record the show, I can watch it later, but I might have to skip through the commercials. However, on Facebook already dropping the plot before I get to watch it. So I potentially might, if I watch it live, I got to deal with the commercials. I can't skip it, but I'm learning it in real time with everybody else.
So what y'all think about that clip? Because basically she's saying like when you get into a relationship, 400 mil is crazy, right? When you get into relationships and things change, and you're like, basically this wasn't part of the deal of us, of the change, and so then you decide at that point, is it worth staying and dealing with the change, or you're not accepting the fact that things are changing and you want to, move on, or have this hard conversation and say, listen, this is not what we agreed upon. Like it could be, I wanted to get married, I wanted to have kids, I wanted to build a business, but in that something might have threw it for the loop. So at that point, how do you deal with change and dealing with having a relationship and understanding that if you don't want things to be this way, how do you go about either changing it or saying, listen, this ain't what I signed up for and I'm out? Do you sometimes, I guess it's like, is the grass greener on the other side?
That's what I'm saying. Well, I really think that that's something for you to decide on your own. You have to be able to walk away from situations that don't no longer serve you. If that's something you want to do, like if this is not something that can be compromised, or, something that you're willing to move, like let's say he wants kids and you don't, y'all both came here not wanting kids, and
right,
one of y'all want kids or something. If that's something that he truly does not want, like that's not going to serve you, because you want, now all of a sudden you want to have kids. You're going to have to go somewhere else, like, because you're not going to get that here.
Right.
So it's just having the strength to get up and just, walk away from things that don't serve you.
Right. And I think also, like, you also got to think, okay, he may not want kids, but he's not a cheater. He works hard.
Yeah.
He does this, versus you leaving this alone and then having to deal with somebody else that, damn, I got to relearn somebody else.
Yeah.
I got to relearn, the bad parts of what they may come with. They, I could have kids with them and, they may not even treat the kids right.
Then they cheating and everything else.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, and I think that becomes, those kind of hard conversations. But when, you do get mad sometimes when the plans change, what I'm saying? Like, I didn't sign up for this. And
what if you guys love hiking and somebody gets in an accident? Life has a way of changing your plans, whether you signed up for it or age has a way of changing your plans.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I feel like jumping up, but my body's like, we're not about to do that. We're not in agreement, and you want some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wait, so change is going to be inevitable, and change is inevitable for growth. So unless you want to remain stagnant with each other, then no, neither one of us needs to change a thing. But then again, life is still going to happen.
Yeah.
So, you might get somebody that gets locked up and you're like, damn, I didn't sign up for this. And they're like, I didn't either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not planning on going to jail,
right. But at that point, you can decide, am I going to hold somebody down that went to jail? Or am I going to leave? Like, I could leave, even though he's in jail, I could still rock out. I know I got a good man when he come out. I know he got a date of coming out, and, or you can just say, that wasn't part of my plan. And
I ain't doing that.
I want to leave that shit alone.
Right.
That's not the man.
You'll never, ever, ever be able to make a plan for life. You can't say, I'm going to do it, because when life happens, when life literally happens, you never have a plan for it. You don't have a plan for it.
You're going to have to make.
You have to like rethink it and use your experiences from the past and your knowledge and information to make a good move, because life is not going to give you time to come up with a plan and create something, And then again, let's say for instance, I'm like, hey, I'm never gonna get cheated on, and if a nigga cheats on me, it's a wrap. It's like,
and it's not always like that.
It's not always like that, and sometimes you actually do want to show someone like, damn, I'll work with you, or maybe you're just like, hey, I've done stupid shit in my life and I want somebody to forgive me, or I just want to extend love where I need to. You know, it's never how you think it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. And sometimes you'll be like, hey, I never raised somebody else's children, but then you might have this dude that sweeps you off your feet and you're like, man, I don't care what it is for him. You know what I'm saying?
Don't care
like
how many it is. Bring them kids on over.
Care. You know, I don't care.
It depends on the severity of the situation too. Like, I mean, when me and my husband been together since we were 16. Wow. So when we got together, I didn't like clubs and stuff. Like we both didn't like loud music, clubs, none of that stuff. But as we got older, he still was like that, and I started liking clubs. So it's like, oh, now you like the club.
So did he adapt? Did he adapt to you?
Yeah, he did, and we started going out and stuff. But it was just like that could have been a deal breaker for him. Like I guess all that matters what you know.
Now you like now you a club chick. Now you want to go to the clubs and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. What she say?
Okay.
I feel that. I just feel that honest, hard conversations must continue to happen because we are consistently changing, and it's all up to what you are willing to deal with, tolerate, adjust, compromise, or go. Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely. And sometimes you got to compromise, and it's hard. Sometimes you don't want to compromise how you feel, but you have to understand when you're in a relationship with somebody else, you have to take in consideration of that person, not only of that person, but how they may feel. And I tell people all the time, it's never about how you say, it's not about what you say, it's always how you say it.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're real demanding, it's going to become a thing where it's now
I'm learning that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, are you guys serious right now?
Yeah.
I was just talking about this. You saying that it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you say it.
Yep. Yeah.
So if I'm like, can you pick that up for me? It's like, it's fine. And then it's like, pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What?
You go pick it up.
What doesn't matter? What is it that I said? You know?
It was the way you said it.
Because you have people that'll be like, I love you. And they don't even mean it.
Yeah.
So just because they said it nice, you're like, well, that was fine. You know? What if somebody's like, hey, I don't like you? You know, well, that was nice how you said it. You know, like, that's so funny that you guys say that because we were just talking about
but that's it really, it is like, and how you said that, like if you said, can you pick that up, please? Sure, no problem. But if you was like, yo, pick that up, who are you talking to? And now I'm not picking it up, I'm walking over it because who are you talking to? And it's just about the way that your tone is, the way that you're being demanding about it, but you got to learn how to talk to people. And
well, see, like I guess it depends, and I'm understanding tone too, but I can't even hear you, Mark. It's because it got the noise cancellation. If your child is in the street, or if somebody's house is on fire that you love, are you going to be like, hey, excuse me, can you guys come out of there? You know, it's like it's on fire. You're like, yo, get the fuck out of there. You know, if your child.
And I think that's the way, like, that's a universal, everybody get out, you're in danger. But when you're talking one-on-one with somebody and you want them to really listen to you, if y'all are both arguing with each other, nobody's listening, right? No, so you want your point across. They want their point across. But if it's gonna become, well, you're not listening to me, you're not listening to me. But if we both stay in a calm tone and
so imagine we're both arguing, right? And I'm like, I'm yelling at you, and I'm like, well, you fucking pissed me off last week, you know, when you did this fucking shit, right? And whatever it was, right? Just imagine if you're like, let me just be aware right now that they're yelling because they're mad, and it's not how she's saying it, it's just what she's saying. Let me just hear what she's saying, because you will do that for the people that, like, say your spouse. You know he's pissed. You know what he's saying is true. It doesn't matter how he's saying it right now. I'm hearing the message. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm hearing the message.
Right.
I got you. You told me to clean my shit up.
Like that's what you said. I heard what you said. But don't tell me
because, like you said, if you give somebody some deodorant, if you give somebody some deodorant, even though you're smiling at them, they could still be like, "Bitch, fuck you." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but on another, I'm learning that when you're mad in the moment, I don't want to hear about that shit next week. If you gotta tell me, I don't like that shit. Like if you're mad about something with me, get me in the first day or two.
Don't know how to conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
People don't know how to conflict resolution. So
we got to talk about that in the next 2 days, or if we don't want to talk,
I'm
talking about it now. Fuck 2 days.
My trainer sent me something that said, God said, be his peace. He was like, you said 2 piece them, right?
Right. Yeah, like, but I'm learning. It takes time to learn, like, you know, how a relationship works. I mean, it could take years to really learn how that shit works and, you know, what works for y'all or whatever. But like, you got to learn how to talk to people. Right, you can't talk to them crazy, expecting them to.
Well, you can't talk to them nice all the time either, because niggas act like they just don't fucking know what a little.
They will listen in a calmer voice. They, you know, they may hang up on you when you get crazy. They were like, Clip, I don't want to hear that.
They don't want to talk no more. That's it. That's the conversation.
Yeah, but then that's also conditioning your emotions. You know, let's get a tougher skin. You know what time it is. Like, stop running, because we do that. We enable this like narcissistic. Don't say anything that's gonna bother this person. Like, shut the fuck up. What?
No, we can say. I think we can say stuff, but you just, if you want somebody to listen, you have to be careful of how you present it.
And I agree, and I think that you also now, with certain things, you have to have discernment behind it, because it might be a person that is stubborn as hell, and you're like, no, okay, see, here we go. You needed to hear it this way.
Yeah, and some people may, you know, and some men might like the shit, you know, but in my relationship, that ain't happening that way. Like, you know, we gotta just be on a calm level.
We learned that too as the years went by. Like, seriously, we're not getting nothing across. Yelling at each other, it ain't working. We need to sit down, have a conversation.
And if we need to come
and
back,
that's once you learned how to conflict resolve things. But before you learn that, you have to hear what this person that's yelling is saying. You know, you have to get past that moment to start being able to listen.
That's hard.
When it doesn't feel good to hear what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get past that.
Yeah.
We all do, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
In order for you guys to have great debates, if you will, with your spouses, that came from a time of hearing them when you didn't want to.
There we go. I think you got to pay attention to the person that you were talking to see how you can speak to them in that moment. Some need it nice, some need it a little rough.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true. Everybody's different.
It's like sex. You know what I mean? You got to read the moment. I might need you to pull my hair tonight. You know what I mean?
I might not want it nice tonight.
I want to be without makeup, and some don't. I'm sorry. It's a fact.
And I don't think this sentiment is about like hating on women that put on makeup. Like, you could put on makeup and be beautiful, but that doesn't mean your preference can't be natural beauty. Some men just like natural beauty.
I agree. Men should be able to see you without makeup because we want to know if you really look like that.
For me, just to see as much effort as women put in all the time, I can understand how a man will be like, all right, I see what you look like at your best, but who are you really?
This is one thing I don't want to gloss over either. I'm still puzzled with the expectation that men are supposed to take care of a woman's self-care beauty.
So like, what does that have to do with what we talking about? Because I just want to know who I'm finna wake up next to. Are you a jump scare when you don't have none of this shit on? What? I don't want to wake up next to a jump scare.
Do y'all realize that some women are naturally beautiful? Like, we know that. And then there's some women that cake on this and then this and then this and the contour, and then they put on some brown shit that look like they skeletons, and then they mush it into their skin and they make it all in one thing, and they start looking really fire. But before all that, they didn't. And then you wake up next to it one morning and the shit is all over your pillow. And you're like, what the fuck? You know, hey.
No, but seriously, I mean, like, I've seen some pretty women that I'm like, she don't need makeup.
She don't need that. Yeah,
like, she could
just the world is just becoming that. Like, it's crazy because there's a lot of people that I look at and I look at their old stuff. Like, even people who've had surgery and things like that. Like, I don't know, who can I name? Like Erica Mena or something. You didn't need to do that.
Yeah. No.
Why did you do all that to
I liked her before she had all that.
Yes, like, it's so many people like that. And it's like, why did you do that? You didn't need to do
all that. You need is a good red paint. I mean, a good red lip, a little bit of blood. You good. But I think society,
a lot of the insecurities
I think society now, especially with Instagram and social media, it makes you think that you have to be this person. You have to be this perfect Barbie. You know, you can't you can't come outside looking natural, or they call, you know, you look a mess, you know. And I wish that mindset would go away, because there's so many natural women that they don't need all that makeup. And then for the men, it's like they don't want to always see you like that. Like, to wake up, they go to bed with you. You look, you know, first when they first meet you, anyway, you in the club and all, like, oh shit, she looks like this, this, and this. Yeah, look at that. That changed everything, Josh. Look at that.
Got some light.
You got some light.
But it's too bright.
When you take her home, you get her in the bed, you wake up, oh shit. All right, what you about to do?
Yeah, right.
Like, this is a whole different person.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like some women, I just think social media completely messed up that natural thing.
It did, yeah.
And it really sucks, because there is some really pretty women that don't need all that. I don't even know how to do the couture and all that stuff.
I don't know how to do the couture and all that either.
I watched these girls do it, and I said, damn,
they're talking their little selves off, ain't they, Mark?
Because they like it. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too sometimes. Okay, I mean, I like makeup. Yeah, I just don't like that whole thing that everybody be doing. That drag makeup is too much for me.
All right, I got this one, a couple joints, and then we're about to get out of here. Look at this joint, y'all. When a chick put your wee-wee back in your boxers and pats it 2 times, what does that mean?
Good night.
Good night. Time to grow. Good night.
When I seen that, I was dying. I'm like, yo, no, because everybody has done it. Everybody's done it. Yeah. All right, buddy, go ahead to bed, or what you about to do? Because I gotta get out of here.
Wait a minute, no difference between men wearing that black pink stuff. Yes, remember that black pink? Do they still do that?
What is that?
That black pink stuff that they wear for the
haircut. With their hair. No, and the dye on the damn pillow and shit.
Yeah.
When yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Same shit.
It's the same shit. Yeah.
Yep. And when you start washing it out, you be like, your hair don't look like that no more. Now I'm starting to see braids and shit. It ain't like that no more. No, absolutely correct. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. There's one more clip.
I bet you got all the dudes. I bet you got all the dudes in your inbox. No, I'm saying we ain't divorced yet, but we sleep on 2 different covers. I know we just started talking, but can you send me $20 real quick? I'll pay you back. Nah, I was gonna tell you about the baby shower. I just ain't want to lose you though.
Fellas, just keep it a bean.
Yes. Is there any guys on here, please?
Just keep it a bean. If you got something going on, just say that. Like, you know, a woman is going to accept you for whatever you got going on. Or
don't lie on me. Don't lie on me.
But these kind of conversations happen all the time. Oh, I was gonna tell you about the baby shower, but
yeah, they be like, well, I'm at a wedding right now. It's your wedding.
It's your wedding,
You're
right?
Getting married.
Just lying. I don't want these. This is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you just lying about stuff like that. Just stop.
And you get the signs before
you do. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you do. That wasn't the clip I was actually looking for. I was looking for that girl and gave.
I bet you got.
Hold on, the clip I'm looking. Oh man, got it.
I bet you got.
Baby brother, hold on. Join me. Yeah, Leo. This way, baby, hold on.
Congratulations to her. But
she's strong.
Yeah,
strong one there.
Listen, we can leave with saying that women empowerment, you know, we go through a lot, and you know, seeing that's a lot. That's a lot. And
what, having a baby in the car?
Yeah, like having the baby in the car. Like, no, like she took it out like it was like a tampon.
Man, that thing be ready to come. You be like, thank you. I said, I gotta poop. She was like, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, she had he was ready, and the husband sitting there whistling like this was a thing for them. Like, I mean, it's just.
I always wondered how things was like when you lived though, like down in the like deep south, and the hospitals are so far away.
Yeah, she said it was an hour away.
Yeah, she said it was an hour away. I always wonder, like, what do people do? Like, if you go into labor, what
give birth just like that on the way to the hospital. But I mean, more so, I just like men could never do childbirth, you know, and there would be like 3 of us in this world if men had to do it.
But you know what's crazy? Like, you remember that Spanish girl that just got in trouble for having a baby in the bathroom, and she, you know, got rid of it in the.
Oh, I heard.
I remember. Is that happened recently?
Because
she
supposedly bit her own umbilical cord.
Yeah,
so she had her baby in the bathroom, and she, you know what I'm saying? Like, was she strong though? Because she put the baby in the trash.
I don't know why she.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she might have had some mental issues.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, but she bit her own umbilical cord. Like,
that is insane. I mean,
you're a savage.
That's wild. I mean, but I just, you know, like, we go through a lot with our bodies. You know what I mean?
But like you said, like, we guys, you know, we're different because we, you know, have the babies and things like that. But imagine being a guy and taking on the responsibility of everybody. So meaning if my wife is fucking up or my children is fucking up, that's on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, yeah,
that's a lot. So it's 2 different respects, you know, it's 2 different powers, it's 2 different authorities that I don't want to walk in his shoes, and he for damn sure don't want to walk.
They don't want to walk in our shoes either. Yeah.
Because I don't want to take the blame for somebody. I'm the oldest, you're the oldest, right? You have to take the blame sometimes for the younger ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep doing that.
Right.
But that's what the man has to do. He has to, that falls on him. When the family ain't up to par, you're carrying his name.
Yeah, that's true. But they, you know, it's still to say that.
So that's like if your son robs the bank and you're the dad, it's like, damn, I didn't even do it, but it's falling on your name.
Well, yeah, because now it's like, who are you raising? You know, like, so who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's your son?
That's you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you?
What are you raising him to be? You know what I'm saying? So yes, that can fall in that category of, like, you know, you're embarrassing this or you're doing that. So yeah, I get what you're saying. But all right, ladies, that's our show for tonight. We will continue to do this once a month. Unless you guys start to make a request of it being more often, we will continue to do once a month, so that we can continue to bring light to women. And, you know, different things with this podcast will be completely different. We'll be doing all kinds of things. We're going to do a cooking show. Like, not like a cooking, but like we're gonna make something simple and bring it in. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff, and so y'all can get to know us a little better. And if you guys are interested, make sure that y'all let us know that y'all want it more than once a month. That you maybe want to, you know, every 2 weeks or, you know, every week. So make sure y'all let us know. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and then we will see y'all in another month. All right,
sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right, ladies.
See y'all.
Thank you.